What's up, guys? So, we got a package. Let's check it out. That was a very bad cutting job. Interesting, right? Binize. Binize? Binize? I don't know. Binize. You know, we work with what we got. Let's see what we got going on up in this box. It's my first time looking at it, too. Got a QR code in here. You guys want to scan that if it'll focus. There you go. Scan that thing. You can get to the probably some tips. I'm not sure. There's your company name again. And it's an Android car stereo. Got some more QR codes in here. So y'all feel free to scan those. And this here is our manual. To get to what's inside. Talking about all the stuff. It is in English. That's a plus. Lots of different components, stuff that's available, stuff that comes with. Let's see what's in the box here. So, wow, there's a lot of stuff in this box, guys. There's a lot of stuff in this box. Okay, so we'll start out with this bag here. Because ultimately, the box, this stuff here is going to tell you what this thing can do and what it comes with. So this looks like this is the mic for running your, your voice activated stuff and your phone calls. It's like a pretty decent little mic. It's got a clippy on it, a little spring loaded clippy on it. And yeah, I like. That's a plus. And then we got, I'm pretty sure this is the camera stuff. Now, what is that? Oh, that is a satellite. That's a GPS locator, and I'm not sure what that is. It's a GPS locator for one. Oh, yeah, the USB plug here, and possibly a camera wire. Let me see. All right, so for the plugs in the back, our inputs and outputs here, we got front left out, we got a mic, we got a front right out, we got a video out, we got a CVBS N1, not sure what that is. I got an aux RN, got your amp turn on wire. And I'm not sure what that one is. Got an aux left in, so there's aux right and aux left, and then a line out for your subwoofer. So this will do separate outs for your different stuff. And over here, we got your speaker wires. Right rear, left rear. Yeah, we got your speaker wires, and we got the power and ground. So there's the battery positive, always on. There's the accessory. That's what turns the thing on. That's the remote one, and that's the ground for that. And yeah, all the wiring harness for the stereo. In here, we got the backup camera. We got a little manual. Let's look in here. Let's have a look in this bag. See what's going on inside here. So, in here we got this little cheat sheet. Okay. I haven't read that, but I'll put it on the screen. You guys can freeze frame and check that out. Here is the camera. It looks like there's two camera triggers here. So there's two camera inputs. Oh no, maybe that's both the ends of it. Yeah, that's just one. Okay, my bad. Got your camera here. There's two plugs here. And then this guy here, I'm sure that's power for the camera. So got a camera there. A little butterfly sticky pad for the camera. Got some mounting hardware. All right. Now this thing is a little bigger than your average stereo. This is a 10.1 inch, so it's a nice size screen. And that's hard. It's got a little weight to it. So you would use these brackets right here to attach this guy. I like it. And all your plugs plug in here. The harnesses plug in here. Not sure what that is for. That's where your antenna goes. Got a little cooling fan back here. So we have power, activate your warranty, blah, blah, blah. Can we get past this? Because this is the screen I'm presented with. And we get this Android thing here. Wait for it to start up or something. So, okay, this is Android is starting. There we go. I'm sure on these subsequent startups it'll be just sleeping and not turned off like this. It should start up much quicker. So, we have access to stuff. And that's radio. I don't have any speakers hooked up. I don't have a lot of stuff hooked up. We just got power to the unit. So let's push the home button. That worked good. Let's go into settings here and see what's in here. This is very Android-ish, just like a tablet. So all the things you'd expect to see in a tablet are in here. It says 18% of the storage use, 26.11 gigabytes free. So it's got 20% of its storage, which carries the apps and the operating system on the head unit. So that's interesting. There is a network and internet hotspot thing like any tablet would have. Location's turned on. You can do accounts. You can do your handicap stuff. You got car settings. Let's go into here, see what's in there. So in there, we've got general, got all of these items. There's a lot of stuff in here. Reverse lines, dynamic reversing, all that kind of stuff so that you can do that, plus speed correction. That's cool. Delayed reversing. Okay. And you got your display settings, screensaver, theme wallpaper, so you can change your wallpaper. You can put any wallpaper you want. Look at wallpapers that are stored in here. So we can select a wallpaper. That's cool. And there's a few wallpapers in there. Of course, you could also put your own wallpaper in here. I do like that. I like the customize. Then you can hit My Photos right here and do your own wallpaper. And then we just set wallpaper. And we say, set it for car screen, okay? And then we'll go down here to sound. And in sound, we got media volume, navigation volume, Bluetooth volume, ring volume, and default volume. That's cool. Media volume when navigating, media volume when reversing. You can turn that on and off. I like that. Factory. I got to do a little code to get in there. I'm sure that's included. And here's your Android version. Android version 13. 2 gigs of memory, 32 gigs of storage. And these are the different numbers. A build number. Anybody that needs this information, that's where this is, and that's what this has in it. So if we go back to home, and let's see what else we have in the department. Okay, so we have settings in Bluetooth, we have music, we have file manager. Let's check out file manager. So internal shared storage available, 24.21 gigs. So we can hit that. We can get into the different things that are stored in here, ringtones, media, music, all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. Got Chrome there. We can go access that. We got a maps function. Again, we're not connected to the internet, and we don't have the GPS thing plugged in. It's literally just power and ground. So it's going to be starving for certain things. But I'm curious just to see what it actually comes up with when I open it with nothing plugged in. It does not know where it is. It is very confused. And that's kind of to be expected. And it has not set its own time because, again, it's not connected to the internet. But that's a thing. There is a, what was it? That's not what I was trying to do. Hit the wrong thing. Oh, what is that? What is that? Okay, so it's trying to play music, or it technically is playing music. I just don't have a speaker hooked up. So it's playing whatever that is. Okay, so it's got a little player on the screen here. Got a music thing. What is that? What does that do when I push that? That does the thing that the screen does. Okay. Got video on here. So, okay. So it's playing a preloaded video. Wow. I don't know how well this is going to record, but that's a really, really good looking video. I mean, that's really outstanding video quality. Very impressive. Looks very, very good. Making me hungry, except I don't like lobster, so there's that. But yeah, that's cool. There's a radio, and then there's settings. So what other stuff is there? I don't know. I'm just exploring. Okay, so that was our little flippy deal, so we can go through the different pages. Essentially, this is all Android. So it's very much an Android radio, an Android tablet that connects to your stereo system. This has a lot of features, and it's very cool. I will be installing this in something, and we'll get a better picture of what it actually does. But for the preliminary, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's neat. It's got your basics. I love the way the screen feels. The screen is hard, and the touch is responsive. Everything is quick. There's no delay. It's all responsive. It does the thing you would expect it to do. All the buttons work the way you'd expect them to work. You know, everything just works really well. So it's a nice responsive tablet with radio. And I don't have it plugged in, nor do I have an antenna hooked up, but it would probably pick up something. I guess that's the, like I said, I like figuring it out. Okay, that automatically scanned to that station and stopped. And that scanned to that station and stopped. So it's automatically stopping on stations. That's cool. What's this up here? There's stuff. I don't think I can click on that. But then there's presets. So how do we do a preset? Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, we'll just do a scan here. Oops, I got it scanning through. How do I stop that? Okay, now it's scanning through stations. So if we wanted to make, oh, it's already got it. It's already set up presets. That's what it's doing. Okay. Okay. What is this? This allows me to do this manually. So let's just say that that's going to be our preset. Okay. Do we hold that down? Yes. So you hold that down, and now you have that as your preset. That's cool. All right. I like being able to figure this stuff out on my own. Now here is the EQ and some of the video or the audio settings. Got a DSP in here. And it looks like I'm going to guess and say a 16 band. So it's got a 16 band. It looks like EQ. We've got surround sound. We got surround and loudness options. These are some basic DSP trickery, which is kind of cool. Got your subwoofer for low, medium, and strongest. I'm not sure what that is all about, but come on. What am I doing? Am I doing this wrong? Let me use my right hand. Okay, it does work. I'm just stupid. So There we go. So you just slide. Oh yeah, and it's not just one setting. You can park. That's what I was thinking. It was multiple, just a few settings, but you can park it in the middle. So you can set the subwoofer to strongest, and then you're good to go. And all right, this is so is that the subwoofer EQ user settings? Okay, so yeah, oh, this is the this is just another EQ because you got different options for presets here. You know, because everybody knows if you live in the city, you need this EQ, and if you're electronic, you need this. Anyway, these are there. So balance. So you got your balance. You can adjust that thing where you want to. Full vehicle mode, passenger mode, front right, front left, so it automatically does the thing. Or you could just do it where you want to. And this is your DSP, quote unquote. You got this stuff right here. So okay, all right. And your analog. Okay, I guess that's analog sound processor. I'm not sure what ASP stands for, but we'll take it for granted. You get the reset there. Pretty basic. So you got a little DSP with its basic stuff in it. Got a decent little EQ that you can set up for yourself and do that thing. And then you got your whatever that is. And get the slidey deals and some presets up here. You know, we're going to pick techno because, you know, why not? And you got your balance to adjust those different outputs. So, okay, that makes sense. Now let's look at some other stuff here. What does that button do? What does that button do? Wait a minute. Let me get off this page here. So, okay. Here's the volume control. It goes up and down and does the thing, the volume. Can you slide it? Yeah, you can slide it like, you know, you think you could. Let's go to the house. This is apparently the home screen. It's pre-established. Applications. Okay, so we got the Play Store and File Manager and all that stuff. Got your Bluetooth music, which is nothing hooked up, so it's like, I don't know what you want from me. I don't understand what you want from me. Video, File Manager, Play Store, it's not going to connect. But I think it's pretty cool. It's basic. This thing's like, I think $160. Not too shabby. I like the screen. The screen's nice. It's very hard. It doesn't feel bad. And all this poking I've been doing at it, and you can see there's no fingerprints on there. So that's a plus. It's not a fingerprint magnet. Yeah, I'm digging it. I turned it off.